So today we get to ride the super special MotoGP bike, the Honda RC213V-S. Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever been so nervous to ride a motorcycle. This thing comes in at 188,000 euros. Wow! But I can tell you, it's super special in every single way. About 80% of this motorcycle is the same as Marc Marquez and Dani Pedrosa ride in MotoGP. Of course, we've got mirrors here, we've got some turn signals, we've got a license plate, but we've not got that many parts of this bike that are different. It's got the fuel tank right at the back here underneath the seat. It's got the gorgeous exhaust pipes that wrap around and then head out of the back. I mean, in every detail, this bike is insane. It's littered with titanium. It's got the super strong swing arm, magnesium Marchesini wheels. Attention to detail on this thing is insane. I can't believe it. There's not many motorcycles that I ride where I'm nervous. This is one. There's not many motorcycles that I ride where I'm totally in awe. This is one. There's not that many motorcycles that I ride where I turn heads everywhere I go. This is one. I feel like today I've been riding a supermodel. I've actually seen people with their mouths open just watching me go by. I mean, seriously, this thing is super special right down to the finest details. What I was very impressed with was the power delivery. Now, the power delivery was actually really smooth. There's loads of power, as you'd expect. It's got over 200 horsepower. It just burbles along in the low RPM, and then it starts to climb around 6,000 and then really takes off. And I can tell you, it really does take off. This bike is still in its running in mode, and even still is lightningly fast. So for those of you who are going to buy this bike in the US, it's going to be capped not only with horsepower but with the RPM. Unfortunately, Honda haven't come up with an exhaust system that can allow for the emissions and the decibels, but luckily they're only going to just reduce that horsepower by capping the RPM. So if you are able to get hold of one of these bikes and you get the European version, this thing's going to sing. It also has a race kit which raises the RPM from 12,000 right through to 14. Insane stopping power from Brembo, that's super special. Loads of feel back through the lever, but very aggressive. Suspension from Öhlins. You got pressurized front forks here, just soaked to put any of the bumps. It felt really planted on the road. But what I was really impressed with was the way it just glides around corners. Now, it really does love corners. Of course it does, it's a race bike, that's what it's designed for, but the low center of gravity just allows the bike just to feel so smooth. I was nervous riding it for a start, but as soon as I got into riding the bike, I was so impressed with the way it went around corners. I just forgot about it and really started to enjoy the motorcycle. If I could at any point take this on track, I'd just be in awe. I can just imagine how this bike must feel. But as a road bike, super impressed. I mean, quite amazing that the bike is still as comfortable as it is, and it's a MotoGP road bike. You got some different riding modes. It comes with position sensors. It's so intelligent, it's insane. As all race bikes are, this bike's super light. It's littered with carbon fiber, littered with titanium, no expense spared. The thing is absolutely stunning. There's so much eye candy on this bike, you will not stop looking at it.